Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Moon and Stars podcast.
Moon Stars Pod.
How are we doing after all of that?
How are we feeling? It has been a week for sure. It has been a week for sure. I put on the shirt and I'm kind of like embodying it today.
Yeah, mine says something about I don't care.
Mine says nope,
really
not
don't
today. Care. And like I'm just so like low energy today. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but
we're just down.
We're down. Hey, Conrad Fisher is down. We are down.
Yeah, clearly. I'm really feeling it from my close friend Conrad Fisher.
Guys, last hurrah it was.
We have so much to talk about.
So much.
It's insane.
Okay, like low-key, this is the buzziest episode.
No, yeah.
Apart from like episode 5.
Yeah. I think we should talk about our first impressions because to everybody that watched our reaction, we have different opinions.
Well, okay, we were just whatever. I mean, I think that was my first impression. This was the buzziest episode since episode, like, apart from episode 5. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It was just so like high energy. Everybody together. It was just like fun.
My summer show is back.
Belly and Conrad were Belly and Conrading over and over and over.
Yes.
So it's just like, yes, I loved it.
I loved it too. It was really good.
How could you not? Unless you're a Jeremiah fan.
Right.
You probably won't.
Guys, we are just so much closer to our happy ending. And I'm so excited.
Like, it is the end. Officially, next episode, someone's getting left at the altar. Hopefully. I know that like we're sure the wedding's gonna happen next episode.
Yeah.
However that plays out, who knows? There's just so much that
there's a lot.
Maybe we'll talk about predictions at the end of the episode.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I don't even know.
We just have a lot to get into, so let's just get into it.
Let's get right into it. Episode starts, we're at Cousins. It's just Conrad and Belly. And my girl, she is trying her best to like
repress her feelings
and just kind of like contextualize in a way that like doesn't involve her being still in love with Conrad. She's like, oh, it's just the stress of the wedding made me feel like so crazy about she's like being that close to Conrad Fisher. Like, it was just the wedding stuff.
It's the wedding. Like, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm sure that's what it is, girl.
Yeah. And like her saying it was like a dream that happened to someone else. I was like, okay, girl.
Going back to the first time they
going
kissed.
Back to that dream motif, you know, like being with Conrad is like a dream, and like it's a dream that won't come true, and like etc. So, and then her pausing when he shows up, and she's just like, well, yes, like she literally like stops.
I think what's so funny though is that she's literally listening to her wedding playlist, like her Jeremiah playlist, and it's literally Juno by Sabrina Carpenter, but yet none of that part where that song is playing does Jeremiah show up.
She was really ready to let him make her Juno in that surf accident scene. Like, she was ready.
Literally. And it's just like,
she's like, let me dedicate this real quick.
It's just really funny because the song is like very, you know, and very it's like
sexy,
not for
sexy
for Jeremiah to not even be part of that scene is so crazy.
Just cinema. Personally. Hey, personally, cinema.
No, literally. And then we see Conrad arranging the flowers just like Susanna would have.
So sweet. What a sweet. Oh my gosh, I love that. Literally, this episode just like confirmed why we love Jeremiah. I mean, why we love Conrad so much. Like, guys, he was just so...
He was absolutely stunning this whole episode.
I think gray is his color.
Yeah.
I'm like, he looks so good in gray.
Guys, we literally said last episode after watching that wound cleaning scene that we don't know how that man can get any more fine. Yet here we are after watching episode 7.
Like, it really is that great. And then just, I mean, you look at the whole episode. Oh my god,
it's the yearning. I fear.
It's the yearning. It's, I don't know. Like, oh my god, he is just so fine. Christopher Briney.
Wow.
Anyway,
and then we also have Conrad. Well, Belly's narration of like he just can't stop injuring himself. I wonder why.
Okay.
I wonder why.
He's so funny. Like him
Conrad
fixing that light.
He's so funny, but Conrad literally was part of that wood cleaning scene, and he was like, "Wow, I need to do this.
This is
more
what
often.
I get for getting hurt. Let me get hurt every day."
I saw this guy in TikTok that he had claimed before we watched episode 7, like before it released, that he was like he did that on purpose, and he's like, "How? Like, why would he?" And then he's like, "See, I told you exactly."
Surfboard wound was on purpose, but anything after,
yes,
verdict is out. Okay, because. Hey, if Belly was like that for the wound cleaning scene, he's like, okay, well, let me take advantage of this. Hello.
Also, not her like sprinting
to go see him. Like, okay, girl,
please. Okay. You heard him say "ouch" or whatever, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh,
are you okay?"
They're just like so married, and he's in so this whole scene.
Yeah, they are, and him like fixing the line, be like, it looks a lot easier on YouTube, and then him
he's
being
so
like,
geeky. And being like,
please don't shock me.
And then being so excited that it like worked. He's like, and yes, anyway, me too, Belly. I would be giggling at him.
She is stronger than me.
Way stronger. But the tension.
Anyway, the tension and then like the awkwardness. It's giving.
Love it. And then we have literally whenever they get there that like they're here and it's like a parallel to Susanna.
Like I love how we've gotten that every season.
Yeah. Also, not that like matching, like guys, please. Like if it wasn't any more obvious.
Yeah. And then we get Jeremiah Fisher getting to his house. Whatever.
Well, before this, we get Steven and Denise flirting.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Blah blah blah. Again.
Whatever.
We don't really care about them.
Like,
sorry.
We do. I love them both. Like they're great.
They're great.
But we have Billy Conrad to get to. I'm so sorry. Like I really am. But
you are not the main character.
Like, why are we spending any time in Boston? I don't know.
No, literally.
Anyway.
So Jeremiah gets 2 cousins and we see the like little like, you know, panning to the house, which there's more. If you've noticed or if you kept up with the whole like blue flower, red flowers in front of the house, there's a lot more red flowers.
Duh.
Okay, I see that. And then we see here that again Jeremiah does not take anything seriously, because what do you mean that's what you're gonna give your wedding guests?
Not only that, like before this, Billy just does not look that enthusiastic about the whole thing. Like, he's like, oh my gosh, 2 more days and I get to call you my wife. She's like, yeah, okay. And then we see him like just the gift bag situation and like the weed. It's just like, we're not, clearly this wedding is a bit of a joke.
No, literally.
Like,
and we see it progress.
We know it is, but like we literally can physically see that it's the embodiment of a joke.
Yeah.
We further see that this episode in so many ways. So many ways.
Yeah. So, and it also goes back to like, this is everything Jeremiah wants.
Yeah, like
because he's a 21-year-old, like has no say. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we clearly see that.
Oh my god.
Also, and
then we have Conrad walking out,
being such a gentleman,
supportive, and like such a gentleman, like
so like brotherly affection.
Yes, he's like, we know he's not really, but he's like at least acting really excited and like trying to be really supportive.
I thought it was really funny that they both straight up ignored Belly at one point because they were like, you know, trying to support each other, and I was like, you know what? Yes.
And him immediately grabbing that box.
Gentleman.
Yes. Yeah, and like Belly girl is going through it. She's just like so conflicted. Like she's just like, oh my gosh, no, like I have to look at my fiance. I can't look at his brother.
No, because Conrad walked out and her body language was so completely different.
She's so funny. Like, you gotta love her.
She's me.
This will be a me defending Belly Fish.
Oh yeah,
Belly Conklin episode.
Well,
got a little ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, sorry, it is. Anyway, then we get to Adam, Laurel, John, all of them.
Yeah, her meeting, or Laurel finally meeting Kaylee for the first time.
Adam just has the audacity, is what he has, and I just,
he needs to watch himself.
He needs to watch himself for sure. But I'm going to give my 10s to Tom, the actor who plays Adam,
he is,
because he just makes me laugh.
No, because
so much, but like I hate him. But like,
no, which is it's literally so funny because
so funny.
He says the most like hinged, out of pocket, unhinged, yeah, out of pocket thing, but it's like so funny.
You look at his face and you like have to laugh at him.
Like it's just like funny. I just
oh my
can't.
Gosh, his delivery is just really great.
I have to hate the man, but like I kind of like love him.
no, but like he sucks. Like literally. Oh, Adam Fisher, the audacity.
No, literally. And Laurel is so real.
She's so real. She's so real.
Please, like, please. Kaylee, shut up. Literally, shut up. Nobody asked you. Nobody cares.
No.
Literally.
Anyway. Everyone arriving to the cousin's house. That's when we get the year parallel. Y'all, I just... Again, Conrad is just
yearning,
like he's watching Belly, and she's just like, he's being helpful. He like goes to the door.
Also,
to, like,
the fact that whenever Taylor is putting on the veil on Belly, Conrad is the only one.
Yeah, you see Conrad in frame. Because like, obviously, that's hello, because like that's her husband.
That's like on purpose. Like we did not have to have Conrad in the frame, but yet we do. And he's over
her
there
husband. Like her husband has to be seeing her put on the veil,
and like, he's over there like being so giddy about her.
He's just like happy. I love him. I
do. Please free my man.
And then
Conrad.
we have like Belly and Conrad sharing one brain cell when it comes to like everybody in the kitchen making a mess.
Conrad is about like
Conrad is like trying so hard. He's like, okay, don't freak out. And like Belly is just like,
because there's literally kids inside of the house. Like
no, actually. And then we have Conrad just like, okay, I forgot the whole Annika like introducing like Jeremiah introduces Annika and Conrad officially to each other, and like Conrad literally is like, I mean, he's polite, but he's like so uninterested. He's like, oh hey, nice to meet you. And then
but he looks so fine in that scene.
Like it's great, I'm telling you.
You know what, Annika is so mean, because she was like, hey, and I was
me
like,
too, girl. I'd be like, you know what, screw you, Belly, I'm going for him. Like, hello, like you're getting married, okay? Like dibs. Why would I not?
No, actually. But clocking Belly being jealous.
We saw that face, Belly.
Yeah.
We all saw that face. And we got that face. Like, hello. Duh. Obviously. Anyway, then we have them like sharing that one brain cell of just like being like, okay, can y'all take that out of the kitchen?
The funny thing is that like Conrad doesn't really say anything. Belly's
he's like trying not to say anything.
It, but
you can tell
see, like Conrad literally gives Redbird like the dirtiest look. It's just so funny. Also, Redbird, the comedy is there, guys.
Like we love him. Unfortunately, like we love him down. I mean, he's just like frat boy to a T.
Yeah.
But like he's just so funny. And
he's funny and he's fine. What do you want me to do?
Fine. Capital Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Like
no.
It's crazy. Anyway.
Then we have them just having fun at the pool. We get our little summer show back. Like I love the vibe.
A little bit of that summer show back.
And Conrad can't stop himself. Like that man is so down bad. Like guys,
like he's over here trying to play and just like looking directly at Belly.
Like yearning for
no discretion. No,
literally. Like Jeremiah's right next to you. Hello.
Whatever. Anyway, and then we get the whole conversation of like Annika asking who is single. Clock that Belly did not mention Conrad once. She said,
look straight at him.
Other people are single. Yeah.
But okay, literally this friend group is crazy because
So
what do you
incestuous.
mean?
Like, what do you mean everybody's gone with everybody?
No,
And
literally.
everybody's gonna continue to get with everybody because we have like Denise with Steven who's gonna probably end up with Jeremiah, maybe, who knows? And then we have like the whole,
and then both the groom and the bride's exes being in the wedding is so crazy. What?
Like, no, it's literally so incestuous. It's actually insane. Like, what do you mean?
Like, when Annika says, what the heck? Like, what? And this group is messy? Yeah.
Messy boots down, girl. You don't even know.
And then we get more jealous belly.
Yes, because Annika, we get the iconic, y'all never told me Conrad was so hot.
Yeah.
Which, again, I think it's so interesting because the whole episode, Annika is like truly acting like she's new here.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just, I find it very interesting that if you've been friends with this girl for what, 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
And like she knows nothing about
belly,
Conrad and like that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell like they don't touch that subject. Yeah. They don't touch, like, you know, it's kind of crazy.
I'm like, okay, it's definitely girl. All new waters for her.
Odd. Anyway, we get more jealous belly because she's like, because on y'all have seen it, okay? I don't have to explain it to you, but we got jealous belly and it's like, okay, girl.
It's so funny. And then Taylor's like,
my favorite part is Taylor being like, do not go for him.
Belly like, looking away, trying to play it off.
Like, that's crazy. She's about to get married to his brother. Like
your wedding's in 2
days. That's insane.
Maybe we need to talk about this.
I know. Like, anyway, I'll get into it later.
Again, Redbird just being really funny. Love him.
Love him down.
Taylor meeting Denise. Tension.
It was just like, okay.
Taylor, girl, the Nile is a river in Egypt.
Actually.
Please. Please. Like, she's trying so hard to just be cool and play it off. And I'm like, girl, honestly, like, I know you're trying to have no drama and, like, you know, have a good time at this, like, bachelor and then the wedding. But, like, I'm tired of this.
Because I'm like, okay, we have to move the narrative along. You know, like, at this point, Steven and Denise should have gotten together if they were going to get together. You know, because I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
And then the whole Steven being like, oh, you're upset, clearly. Like guys,
Steven,
why are we talking about this? If you know, then you know. Like,
yeah, like, Steven, too, like, come on, dude. Like, stop, like, egging it on, too. Because he is, like, whatever. They're just messy.
Yeah.
Messy
just like,
down.
Please, someone just like knock some sense into both of them. And I think we're gonna see that a lot in the next episode.
Yeah, I think episode 8 is gonna be like so many people just like realizing things.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, and then we see like the Taylor parallels to Comrade.
Yeah.
And we see it even more further in the episode. Yes. It's just like, girl, please
wake up. I'm begging you. Please.
Anyway.
Why are we dancing? Why?
Like,
no, because this was the gag of the century, honestly, because
it really was so funny though. Like, I'm like, oh, so what is the summer answer?
Oh yeah, this is my summer show.
I don't get it. Like, again, I think it just goes to show how much of a mess this wedding is, and like how all over the place, how like crazy. You're getting married at a country club, but you're dancing. You're planning on doing these dances
for a wedding
in front of a bunch of finance people who you don't even know.
No, literally a bunch of 50-year-olds who are friends with your father, with your future father-in-law. What?
I'm so glad that wedding is not happening.
No, me too. I cannot.
For the sake of them not having to do that.
No, literally, I could not sit and watch them do that. Because the secondhand embarrassment of watching them practice was already too much.
Like, I don't understand why we need that.
No. But then we got the guys dancing to Let Me by Zayn?
What?
Okay.
Like, okay, hold on. Not you doing that to that song.
No, really. Please.
But like, what a great, like, I never would have expected to have that song in The Summer I Turned Pretty.
I would have never expected to have Zayn in The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Like, okay, I love Zayn there.
Love him down.
That song. What a great song. It's really such a good song.
It is a good song.
It has nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Like, it's, and I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, I'm missing some notes. I'll get it right now. I'm gonna say it. Jeremiah Fisher brings a what is it? Sway house sort of energy to the Cousin Speech that it's just so bad.
No.
Like hype house energy, truly. And like I think this dance is a perfect example of that.
And it's so funny because we watched it so many times already. And I literally get the ick from everybody except for Conrad. Conrad's just like so
Why
endearing.
Is it so endearing that like watching Conrad do that?
I'm just like, we know he does not want to be there.
Yeah, and like Denise was a realist. She's
so real. This is so cringy.
I love her. At least like they can acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so bad.
It's crazy.
So cringy.
Like, you just know how much Conrad cares and truly like wants to please everybody, because there's no way there's no way you're making him dance and having to sit through all of this to like the wedding of the love of his life.
Not only that, like Conrad is so much better than me because
literally.
Not only is he supporting the wedding,
crossed the line.
Not only is he supporting his wedding, he's literally going out of his way to do this. And they're supposed to be dancing to Belly. Like Belly's
that's crazy.
Like that's crazy.
That's
dancing
insane.
To Belly. Like
I think I saw a TikTok that was like, if I was Belly, I would have been like, divorce papers,
divorce, babe,
now.
Divorce, because like, I'm seeing what I need to see. Like it's
literally. Can you imagine that?
What? And what a mess, truly.
And it was so funny too, because while they're bridesmaids, Steven is clearly trying to impress Denise. But also, why is Jeremiah
looking at her like that? Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
No.
Scared.
Anyway, whoever thought this was a good idea, no.
Whatever. And like, I think Cannon, the choreographer in the show, would have been Steven.
Yeah.
Like he definitely choreographed that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just
I did think though it was a cute little parallel to like season 1 and that
it
like
was
the
a parallel
scene.
But it's just like, oh, what a mess.
Like, don't do that.
Don't. And that's like a
don't ever make me sit through that again, please.
Again, Conrad was so endearing and we love him, but like don't ever do that to me again.
Yeah.
I need everybody though to like get a clip of that or something. Because I did this. It was just a clip of the dance, and every time I was looking at someone different. So funny. Like,
it is really funny.
Oh my gosh. What a mess.
Guys,
what a mess.
No, it really is. And then we get that whole conversation between Jeremiah and Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
And why are we finding out that Jeremiah...
Before this, why is Conrad literally a grandpa? The whole is the weight in the palm of your fingers or the fingers like
he's just
I love him.
Geeky.
I love him, y'all. How can you not
protect that man at all costs?
Protect him, please, guys.
Conrad, I'm telling you right now,
so down bad for Conrad.
Get out of there.
No, literally.
But yeah, why are we finding out that Jeremiah wants to work in Boston with his dad and do school online while Belly's having to live by herself basically? What?
And Finch.
What?
Like, why is he even considering that, knowing that she gave up going to Paris so they could be together after they got married? And he's over here considering taking that job with his dad, a job, mind you, that he doesn't even really like.
Yeah. Hello?
And he's over here, I don't even know what I want to do with my life. Like, I just don't want to be with Belly. Girl, get out of my face. And then Conrad is trying to be supportive in that he knows that like Jeremiah could do so much better than following his dad's footsteps.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. But like Jeremiah got so like defensive about it. And like, you know what? I get it. You know, it's okay to get defensive about stuff like that. Like, and especially if you don't have your life figured out. Like, I get that. But it's just so crazy to me. I was even considering that, knowing that Belly gave up what she did to please him.
Yeah.
And he was happy for her to do it.
No, literally.
And then he's considering this and like has not told Belly, like has not had a conversation from what we know with Belly
like
about this.
You guys are getting married in 2 days and you haven't even had this conversation. Like,
and he doesn't have it anytime soon.
Yeah,
he said
like,
he's
like Mans is Mans is really just trying to get married and then have everything like crumble after.
Yeah, no, literally. He really is just trying to get to that altar so that he can be like, okay,
he's
I
trying
won.
to close the deal, basically.
I won.
No, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then no, guys, like no. Jeremiah, this episode, and like I know you all felt it.
No, guys, we knew Jeremiah was bad. But this bad? Oh.
Not the thanks for taking care of my girl all summer. And then I love Conrad did not have a reaction. He said, you know what, like, and that made Jeremiah even more mad.
Again, he knows, and his insecurities are even like coming out even more. And it's just like, he's just being so annoying. And like, I can't.
No, like we will get into it further down, but it's just a mess. Like Jeremiah, I see right through you.
No,
we all see right through you. Actually,
like you might have gotten away with it for the last 4 years, but honey,
you're not getting away with it now because you're being messier the more desperate you get.
No, literally, we know exactly who you are. We know exactly what you're doing. We've known exactly what you've been doing.
Also, him being like, oh, I quit weed because, you know, like, Belly doesn't like it. And, like, I've just been working so hard. Doing what? You're literally an intern in your daddy's company. You were getting coffee orders. Working my ass off. Girl. Also, like, all of a sudden you quit weed and, like, you have to tell everybody?
Yeah, like, you're better than everybody?
Girl, Conrad didn't even have to be told twice. And he said...
And it's not even that, like, he's not even considering that Belly doesn't even like it. He's just like, I'm doing it because I need it. Like, that's what is going to make me feel better. No.
Whatever. I can't.
No.
I can't.
And also, like, we wouldn't be in this situation if you literally didn't put yourself in the situation.
That's, okay. Like, I was going to get into that later.
Yeah, because we definitely have to talk about it.
I think we should just get into it later.
Yeah.
Because, like, because
we see more of it.
Yeah. I'm going to get my other notes.
Then we have the cutest little scene because Redbird takes the vases that Conrad and Belly bought at Michael's. And Conrad's kind of like, whatever, you know? But then we have Redbird breaking them. And Conrad, well, prior to this, Conrad goes over to Belly and is like, why are you picking up, like, immediately takes the bag away from her and be like, no, go have fun.
Like, why are you cleaning? Like, this is for you, your party.
Yeah,
like, you shouldn't be doing
no, go away.
Such a gentleman, so husband.
Love him. So they break the vase and he goes, I think that was one of our vases.
They are so mom and dad in the scene.
They are so married, guys. So
like it's giving we're cleaning up
sign
after
the papers
our children.
Already.
It's giving we're cleaning up after our children at their birthday party and they're breaking things.
And I think Conrad also had like a moment here where it was like, I forgot I wasn't married to her. Like, literally, guys, what? I can't. This is so sweet.
He's just, I love him.
And immediately Jeremiah clocking their tea because
immediately. And like, here's the thing, Jeremiah has been known. He has been known. But like now, knowing that like they've been spending more time together, like,
that man is trembling.
He is quaking.
He is scared.
He is scared.
And he sees it. Again, he knows he sees it, which is why he goes and does what he does the rest of the episode. He is so insecure. It's not even funny.
So insecure. And look, no, I have to get into it now because it's just I think he has all the right to be scared and jealous.
Right.
He has all the right to. Because hello, do you not see the food? Do you not see the material? Like, they are in love with each other. Of course you're going to be quaking in your boots. However, I have the right to feel no sympathy for him because he put himself in that situation. He knew 4 years ago that Conrad was still in love with him. Her. And he also knew that Belly was too. Now, did Belly talk his ear off about no, blah, 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 blah? Sure. But he clearly, he knew. And now he definitely knows.
Exactly.
So, like, you keep pushing this, knowing, like, he's the only one of the three at this moment that knows how everyone feels.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that interrupted it at first.
Exactly.
Like, he put himself in this situation.
Yeah.
I do not feel bad for him. Yeah. And also, we'll get into it, but if you had a problem with it, you could have dealt with it in a mature adult way. Instead, you want to be petty and passive aggressive about it, which makes you even more immature, and I feel even less bad for you. Exactly. Okay? So no, I don't feel bad for the man. He has a right to be jealous because, look, they do love each other. Yeah. They right in front of your salad, actually.
No, literally.
But you put yourself in that situation, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah, and the thing is he's making himself the victim, which is absolutely the opposite of what he is, because
you're the perpetrator.
Yeah,
like you got yourself in this mess.
Exactly, you got yourself into this mess, and you know you did. And also, it should say a lot, the fact that your relationship was okay for 4 years, but now that your brother is back in the picture, it's crumbling.
It's crumbling.
As if we didn't see this coming.
Yeah, like we knew that. Like, duh. It makes sense.
As if you didn't see this coming.
Oh my gosh. Like, why do you think Conrad stayed away?
Yeah.
Like, common sense. Whatever.
It's common sense, I fear. Like, please save my boy Conrad. And you can see he is just, like, really trying to, keep it in, trying to be supportive.
Conrad is hanging by a thread. Literally. And clearly we see that thread break.
Yeah.
Once the news comes to light. But, like, oh my gosh, someone save him, please.
And then we get absolutely more of Jeremiah being terrible. Because, you know what? This is all I will say about the scene. Actually, there's a lot we could say. But quoting my girl Tina, Jeremiah is a pig. Because he is a pig.
And I like that the scene was included because it has opened up a conversation about consent within relationships and what that looks like, and whether it has to be verbal or not, and whether, like, boundaries that are pushed, whatever. It is all very nuanced, and I don't think you can, like, say one or the other definitively. But I was not comfortable watching that.
No,
I didn't. It, like, Belly several times tried to say, or try to, like, show that she wasn't really into it.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no, like, we have time. And, like,
kiss me.
Yeah, him being like, kiss me and come sit with me and stuff like that. Like, it's just, it was icky.
And you just know the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, like he's clearly feeling insecure, and he has, like, the need to, like, cement that, oh no, she wants me,
and she's mine.
He
is seeing and waking up to it that he is losing her, and so he wants to, like, make himself feel better about it, and goes and does this.
Yeah, no, it was just uncomfortable. And again, like, I'm glad it was included because I think it is an important scene to see. Yeah, because it's like, oh,
like wait a minute,
like,
and also, go and give me nothing.
Like, the lack of chemistry is actually crazy because I think about it. I'm like, okay, like, I think about season 1, their first kiss in the pool. I felt a little something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was moved a little. I said, oh, okay. But now we're here, and, like,
zero.
Their chemistry is nowhere to be seen. I don't know where people are finding it, because I'm not finding it.
No, and I think it's also important to see how, like, Belly has kind of gone back to feeling these things
I
that
think
she felt with Conrad, and it's like clear that they're not there with Jeremiah.
she's been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night that now
Yeah.
that she's awaking these feelings again, she's like, oh, like the difference is just
It's
like
clear.
so stark.
Yeah.
That she's like, oh, and literally just look at her face. Like literally just look at her face. He said, "Kiss me," and she said, like, oh
No.
my gosh.
No.
Like, again, it's a very nuanced conversation to have, but like, it was icky.
Yeah.
It was icky to me, at least.
Yeah.
And to a lot of people.
But I'm glad it lasted 10 seconds because
no, literally,
didn't need any of that.
It's over. Okay, thanks.
But then we get their conversation about, you know, like, also pause, because we have to talk about his conversation with her prior to them, you know, because he's like, I miss you, like
I haven't seen you.
Well, whose fault is that? Literally,
she's over here cleaning in the kitchen while you're having fun with your bros. Like,
yeah,
whose fault is that?
No, like, actually, like, this is your like your pre-wedding celebration. Like, you should be celebrating with your fiance, like, you know, taking it all in. But yet you're over here like, this is just another frat party to you.
It's just another frat party. You're with your bros. You're
getting
like,
drunk, getting high, like, clearly things that your fiance is not a fan of.
No, like, anyway, the conversation after, very telling in a lot of ways. Very telling.
Yeah.
First of all, she's ready to get out of there. Like, she's ready to get out of the situation. She's like, oh, everything's gonna be back soon. And he says, I don't want to let go of you just yet. What a Freudian slip. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I fear.
We're being honest here.
No, not only that, like, foreshadowing, because that is your last hurrah. Trust.
Yeah, no, again, he knows. And just like Belly is lying to herself about her feelings, he is lying to himself about what he is seeing.
Yeah, like, anyway,
we don't need to repeat it.
No, we really don't. And then we get their little, like, conversation of like, oh, we should meet up, whatever. Their little brain thing isn't working, babe.
Doesn't work, babe.
Isn't working because they didn't agree on where to meet up. He said the pool, she said the beach. Oh,
there's layers.
There's layers. I have plenty of notes about this. Okay.
Layers.
Okay. The pool and the beach being a metaphor for Conrad and Jeremiah.
Yes.
The pool being Jeremiah. Yes. Conrad being the beach. The pool being stagnant and safer.
Yeah.
And Conrad and the beach being full of life, but a little scary.
And more infinite too.
Literally. But it's still full of life. And it is infinite. Literally the beach is infinite, guys. Not only in the water, but the sand is infinite. Like, and then we have all the beach scenes with Belly Conrad versus all the pool scenes with Jeremiah. Guys, what a great metaphor.
Like, like her clearly wanting to go to the beach.
Yeah, like her choosing the beach.
Yeah.
It's just like, not only does it go to show that they're not thinking the same things anymore, they can't read each other's minds anymore, but like, she is wanting something else.
Yeah.
You know? And I do love that metaphor, like, of Conrad being the beach, and like, because it's so real. Like,
no, literally,
the pool is more contained, safer, but it's stagnant. You have to constantly maintain it to be able to have like a clean pool. If you leave it there, it's gonna rot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't. Yeah. No.
Anyway.
So I know that's right.
Sorry, it's just like too much. Anyway, we start the bachelorette parties. Woo! We're getting to the good part.
We get the iconic little scene of them walking up to like the bars, walking down the strip, whatever. And what do we get? Conrad literally being in between
Belly
and Jeremiah in the back.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Guys, it's like he's already like it's happening.
It's happening, guys. No, it's been happening, but it's really happening.
Yeah. And we'll get more into this because we'll have to, but really, this is not Conrad's doing. Like, this is just a bunch of things resurfacing between Belly and Jeremiah that they've never talked about.
They, again, because their relationship is built on not talking about anything and pushing things aside and not having real deep connection, because if they do, then they wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are at the bar. We get the who's better in bed conversation, which, like, literally LOL, laugh out loud.
Guys,
like,
they're just
so
crazy.
funny. But, like, Annika's real, like, oh wait, like, you've only ever slept with him and his brother?
No, what? That's icky.
And then Taylor being like, the real question is who's bigger. Asking the real questions.
No, literally. But Belly not being able to answer, like, girl,
Miss
that shouldn't even
your
be
fiance
a
should
thought.
be your immediate answer.
That shouldn't even be a thought. Like, answer immediately.
Please. We know. We've seen it. We know. We've seen the evidence, and we see what we need to see. And we know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And even if we didn't know, we would know.
We would know. But we know. It's obvious. Hello. Anyway, I thought that was funny. But then we see that, like, they're getting wasted. They're getting wasted. It is so telling to me that both Belly and then eventually Jeremiah get so wasted out of their minds at these bachelorette parties. Yeah. They are trying to deal with things that they just do not know how to handle.
Yeah.
They have feelings that they don't want to be feeling.
Yeah.
They are noticing things they don't want to notice.
It's all coming up to the surface.
It's all coming up to the surface, and they have to cope.
Yeah.
No. And they are coping by hitting those drinks.
And hitting rock bottom.
Hitting rock bottom, greening out. Like, it is crazy. Yeah. But anyway, we see the start of that. It's a fun scene.
Yeah. We go back and forth to bachelor
party. We go back to the bachelor party. We have Steven and Conrad. I need them to be, like, tight again, y'all. Like, I hate, and I know, like, I hate that they're not. It's just, y'all,
I need them to be besties
again. And I think we're gonna go through that journey in the next couple of episodes.
Pretty soon.
Because Steven is Steven is knowing. Like, Steven is knowing of things. He is
seeing right through it, just like we are.
But he's
one of us.
Jeremiah being Jeremiah. Once again, calling people who were not his fiance hot. And being weird. Like, what do you mean you're gonna say Denise is just as hot as Taylor? Like, I don't know why he's not going for her. Weirdo. Like,
yeah.
First of all, there's no need to say that.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's not about looks, honey.
Also, if you haven't clocked Conrad's face during that conversation, like
Conrad is also knowing.
Yeah, like, he knows why Steven probably hasn't tried to do anything with
he
Denise,
understands Steven. He understands Steven, and he's like, well, yeah, like, actually it's quite clear why he wouldn't.
Yeah, and then also him going as far as to, like, protect Taylor
from
being
worried about Taylor.
Yeah.
Y'all, I need Taylor and Conrad to be like,
again, Conrad has no business doing any of these things, but one, he knows how it feels and he understands it. And he also can kind of see right through Steven. So it's like,
he can see right through Steven, he can see right through Taylor, and he is just caring. Like, what do you mean? He had no reason to be like worried about Taylor like that. But, like, he clearly is, because he really clearly cares about her. And it's so sad that, like, Conrad clearly doesn't have anyone in his corner like that thus far. And I really need Taylor to, like, get it together.
Yeah.
And get on Team Conrad real quick, girl, because you're one and the same.
Yeah, like, you guys get each other.
Like, y'all could be besties. Y'all are gonna have to be. Hello, that's gonna be your best friend's husbands.
Exactly.
And your husband's best friend. No, actually, circle small. So, girl, get it together.
Your husband's brother-in-law. So then,
messy boots again.
Anywho, but yeah, and then we get Steven asking Conrad, like, so what about you? Like, there's a bunch of, like, hot girls around here, and Conrad, like, completely,
Conrad doesn't want anything to do with it.
You know, disregards the question.
Conrad's like,
this is about Jer. No. Yeah. And I think at this point, Steven's like, oh, like, he is really like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. In the sense that,
yeah. And I feel like this is kind of his, like, way of finding out.
Oh, yeah, like Anyway,
also, he looks so good here, guys. Like genuinely, that outfit, his hair. They both do, honestly.
Everybody does look good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we then get John and Laurel. I'm just here for it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, not much to say. I'm here for it.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's fun. It's like, you know what? Like, might as well.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, why are we having? I don't care. Let them have their fun. Let Laurel live her life, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Let Laurel live her life.
Also, it was sad because she mentioned Susanna and how
Yeah.
Susanna would have loved to be there, and it really is sad. Like,
Yeah, I know.
We all miss her, Susanna. Please.
I love her. I love Laurel down.
Yeah. But this scene was cute. It was funny.
Cute. It was funny.
They're crazy. Like, okay, we get it.
Please. No, and also, I find it interesting that that's gonna be like the bar that we're gonna see later on.
Yeah.
And like, we don't really know fully what the context of what we're gonna see is. Yeah. But like, it's gonna come back up. So and, like, I don't know. Like, I saw the facade of that and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, there was this video going around last year when they were filming season 3, and it was Conrad walking up to this like white and black building that looked like was downtown, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So that building was the same building that Laurel and John were at. So it's like, okay, what's going on here? Like, what? Yeah. What's gonna happen? So that's what we're talking about. And then we get Belly. We go back to the bachelorette party. They're out of the bar. They're having some snacks, some candy, and Belly already drunk, already a little tipsy. Yeah. She's over here like, oh, you know, like, I'm so grateful for Taylor. Like, I'm so thankful for everything you've done. And then mentions, I'm so glad you convinced my mom. And Taylor's like, wait, what? Like, I didn't do that. Lucinda didn't do that either. Like, I don't know why Laurel budged.
I love this change from the book.
Me too.
Because in the book, Taylor's the one who knows, and Taylor's the one that tells her, Belly eventually, and it's like later on. Mm-hmm. But I love this change of like Belly just knowing, figuring it out on her own, and just like knowing in her heart that it was Conrad. Yeah, almost like, immediately.
Her getting into that conclusion just opened her eyes so much more.
Like, this realization, I think, is what really like we see that it's what got Belly.
Yeah, like, it changes everything.
It changed everything for her, because it is her really realizing and noticing that Conrad has been showing how much he loves her without having to say it. Like, she in her insecurity and in, you know, everything that happened, and like him, you know, taking it back, her not hearing those words from him, just like, to her meant that like it was not real. Like, yeah, it was all just like really a delusion. It was a delusion. He never felt the same like intense way about her that she did about him. Like, to her, it was not real, and it was easier, I think, for her to think that it was not real because he hadn't said it, and like because she was like unsure,
and also because it hurt her so much. She was so into this relationship. She was so into Conrad for so many years, like loved him so deeply.
Yeah, like it was so, but like
for her to think all these things of like, oh, he will never see me
that way, insecurity and that like fear, was really what had been holding her for so long, and that's why she truly believed that he didn't.
Yeah,
but realizing that he's been doing these things, and then coming to the realization that like he's been showing her through his actions, through his acts of service, without having to tell her that he loves her.
Yeah. And it's been for just as long as she has been into him, because we get the glass unicorn flashback.
I love this. First of all, that slow-mo to him walking, lives changed.
No,
lives forever changed. That was
perfect. Attractive. And he looks so fine. But for her to say, I always like,
for her to literally I
always knew Conrad, or I always thought Conrad would like show up whenever I thought about him, something along those lines. Like,
She's
you
like,
know what she
I
says.
knew that if I thought about Conrad, like, he would show up.
And he immediately, like, she's already thinking, oh my gosh, it was Conrad. Turns around, Conrad starts appearing. Again, main character energy, obviously. But cinema, actual cinema. And
like,
the
are you
slow-mo and just her
joking?
coming into, like, literally her thoughts are, like, just all clouding, not her judgment, but they're just, like, all coming back to her.
Yeah, that, like, it's hitting her in that moment, like, oh my gosh. So then having that, like, flashback to a moment in time.
And also, as soon as she starts narrating, he shows up. Like, it's just like, yes, it's always been him.
It will always be
and
him,
then
guys.
She also mentions, like, she always knew Conrad would be there for her after the flashback. Like, we all know what the flashback is, right? So cutie.
Those actors, oh my gosh, like,
10s.
Baby Belly, oh, I love her. She's so cute.
No, in that specific Conrad, like, that is Conrad.
That literally is Conrad Beck Fisher.
Like,
I don't know
literally.
what to tell you. And then he'd be like, from now on, we stick together. Like, ugh.
And then, like, he got her that unicorn for
to
her
Robin.
Birthday. To Robin by Taylor Swift. Jenny.
What if I just vomit?
No, literally.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
But after the flashback, she says that she always knew Conrad would be there for her. And she comes to the realization that he still's looking out for her
to this day.
Guys.
And, like, her being like, if I had an issue, like, I knew Conrad was going to be there. And that being, like, a parallel to him being like, if Belly had an issue, my first thought was, how do I fix it? Like,
they're meant for each other, guys.
Y'all, like that's soulmatism right there.
No, literally, like, guys.
Soulmate.
Hello.
Anyway.
And then also,
Jeremiah shows up.
No, also part of this flashback, sorry, I'm going back to the flashback, but it shows that Conrad was kind of the only one to take her interests into consideration, because he could have easily been like, no, you're sticking with us because
you're sticking with us.
Yeah,
we're going to the
like,
arcade.
I don't care. But no, he, like, was like, go do whatever you want.
Also,
like,
whatever. I just can't.
Him, confirm.
Like, him knowing it was a unicorn. I can't. Like, we know. It's so obvious. It, like, genuinely is so obvious. Like, I can't even fathom someone not getting it. Right? Like, right?
Honestly.
Like, I can't even conceptualize it. Like, it's so obvious. Anyway.
So then we have Jeremiah popping into the frame, ruining everything. Putting on a show because...
like, overcompensating, being like,
oh, again, he is insecure.
You're insecure.
Don't know if
you're insecure. You're insecure. That's literally him. Like, he is just
insecure. And then we see even more because Conrad pulls Belly for a chat.
No. Belly asks Conrad.
Belly pulls Conrad for a chat, and then Jeremiah's looking back like
scared. He is scared. He's quaking in his boots, as he should be. Like, yeah, you should be scared.
Jeremiah at this point just
give
run
up.
Away. Give up, run away.
Give up.
Actually,
kid, give up.
No,
you will never be them.
Anyway, you will never be him.
No, you won't. I fear. We have Belly pulling Conrad aside, and I love it too, guys. It is, first of all, her just being like, "No, I need to know right now.
Yeah,
like, I need it this second. I need to know."
Yeah, but also him not even wanting to take credit for it,
like, for her knowing it was him. Like, oh man, what a great conversation. Anyway,
telling her how much he cares, and her realizing it.
Yes, okay. Him, first of all, being hesitant in admitting it was him, be like, well, I talk to Laurel all the time. Like, it's Laurel. She changed her own mind. And her being like, was it you?
Just tell me.
And you were like, okay, like, yeah, it was me. Like, are you happy?
Satisfied?
Satisfied. That's what he said.
That was crazy.
And then to her to be like, why? And then for him to be like,
why do you think?
Yeah, like, it's so obvious to him. Like, well, because it's important to you. It's what you want. Like, why wouldn't I?
And the actors that Lola and Chris are, but, like, Lola executed this so well because you can see it's like Belly got hit with this, like, truck of realization of, like,
it's like, oh, wave. Like, she gets emotional, but her face, I don't even know. Like, I literally immediately thought, like, this looks like season 1 Belly.
Yeah, Yeah, that conversation was very like season one
her
Belly.
just like that realization hitting her, like I genuinely, I don't
It
know what it was.
gave
She looked so like little and like just
yeah, it gave that one scene in season one where they're at the dock and he's giving her the necklace and she's kind of like realizing like, oh my
oh
gosh,
my
he
gosh,
really
she like
cares.
no, it literally did give her that.
Yeah. And so her face like, and I think this is when she's like, oh my
This is
gosh,
when she realized, like, oh my gosh, he
like
loves me and he's been showing me.
yeah, like how could I have not seen
Yeah,
it?
like, and
That's
then
her.
I think especially Conrad being like so confused of why it wouldn't be obvious to
Yeah,
her, like being like, why do you think? Like, duh, like, you know?
like I've always been doing this in a
Yeah.
way, you
Like,
know.
girl, what do you mean?
And then the you should have everything you've ever pictured.
Guys, oh my God. The
Please,
buzz, the
the
buzz.
writing in this episode,
Too
wow,
good.
wow,
Too good. Anyway, the realization is too much for her, clearly, because she then starts to spiral.
yeah,
But they get interrupted by Steven and Denise. And again, Steven, oh my gosh, sorry, burped. Steven is knowing
yeah,
of their tea.
everything
He,
all right here.
yeah, like he immediately is like, oh, something's going on between
Something is
these two.
up.
He's
Yeah,
like, oh my gosh, these two. He's like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
can't leave them alone.
And honestly, if he weren't too caught up with Denise,
He would be right there being like,
he would have
Billy.
already had a conversation with both of them. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like they would be together already. He is so manning that ship, even though that ship is not moving.
Yeah. But throughout this thing of like Jeremiah being, I mean, not Jeremiah, Connor being like, yeah, no, like everything's fine. Clearly, Connor's face is saying, or bleh, I
Both
can't
of
say.
their faces are saying
Clearly,
the
Belly's
opposite.
face is saying otherwise. And then we got Taylor, you know, taking Denise, being like all fun and games. But throughout this whole scene, like Belly's face is just like she
Literally,
is
look
shocked.
at her. She is distraught.
She's
Like
distraught.
that
She's shocked.
realization, you can just tell it hurt her so much. And like, I like all the thoughts that would go into that, you know, like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? Like, how did I get this far? How did I not see it?
Like, oh my gosh, she truly loves me.
So that's why I think it's so important to have sympathy for her when, because okay, imagine this: you believe in your heart, you like led yourself to believe in your heart that this guy that you literally loved so much never loved you back, only to realize, you come to the realization that, oh my gosh, he's been showing that he loves me through his actions, and like I didn't see it. And then for later that night, for him to literally confess it to you in the way that you needed it to. Those, like, that is not easy to take in. No. All in one night while she's high. Low.
Especially right before you're gonna get married. And
like
before you,
we'll get into that further. There's just
so she's trying to act normal because clearly Taylor knows that something's up, but
she's like, oh, I'm just in my head about all the wedding stuff.
She's also, I think, trying to be in denial too, because she's like, no, like, she's fine, it's fine.
She's in denial all up until she has her breakdown. You know, she's really trying to like she's pushing it down and praying hard. Okay, so that's what she does. She's like, oh, you know what? Let me try to forget it. Give me that gummy.
It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, girl.
Fine, it was not.
Getting crossed. Oh, girl, no. I'm scared. I'm scared.
We go back to the bachelor party, and they're at the bar. Jeremiah's singing Joy to the World, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Ugh, annoying. But then we have Jeremiah threatening Conrad.
Before this, though, I want to say, like, we get, and here's why it's so confusing.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little vibe with Redbird in the whole episode of him just, I don't know, it's giving, I'm in love with Jeremiah.
It's giving
it's giving unrequited love. And it's so interesting to me because we all, literally first episode, so many people clocked it, like, oh my gosh, Jeremiah, like
are they
Redbird and Jeremiah, a bit of a vibe. But according to like the leaks and stuff, Denise and Jeremiah end up together. Or that's the general consensus. That's the general consensus because like she does have such a big role within the season, within the promo, etc. So it's like, oh, okay, that's obvious. But then, like, what is Redbird doing there?
Yeah, and it's been confirmed that he's going to be in all
He confirmed that he's
eight
going to
through
be
11
through the
episodes.
end of the season. He's going to be in all the episodes. So, like
what?
What?
What is he
I'm
doing?
so
Like,
confused.
why is he here?
And I feel like, here's the thing. I could see it happening with Denise, but, like, that journey to get to that point seems like it should have already started.
Yeah.
You know, like, how are we going to get to a point where Denise and Jeremiah are endgame, or what?
Right. But then we also have those moments where Jeremiah
There's a
does
bit of
look
a
at
little,
Denise in the, like, yeah. So it's
but
like,
then it's like, I feel like it would be so much more digestible if it was Redbird.
yeah.
Because, man, Jeremiah needs a. Jeremiah. I don't know.
And then we also get them to talk about a trip to, what was it, Bali? And, you know, Redbird being like, just go. Like, why do you need to talk to Belly about it? And Jeremiah's like, well, we're getting married.
I hope Jeremiah takes that to be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm getting married, you know? Like, he needs to realize that too. Like, he's not just, all fun and games getting married. Like, you're gonna be married.
Yeah.
You literally, quite literally, owe your life to another person, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just do things, you know? So I hope he realizes that, being like, you have no business being married at 21. Anyway.
Yeah. But again, now we have Jeremiah threatening Conrad.
And this is again where I'm like, Jeremiah, you have a right to feel like that, because yeah, they are crossing some lines, you know? They are clearly still in love with each other. Hello. But I don't feel bad for you because you put yourself in that situation. Yeah. A. B, you're handling it by being passive aggressive and petty.
Yeah.
Be like, we're gonna take care of each other. Do you get that?
Is that like clocking to you, basically?
Yeah, like that's so passive aggressive. So it's like, no, like, you handle that. You could have been so mature about it. But like, you know what? Like, hey, dude, I see the way you look at her. We're getting married. Like, I really want to have a conversation about the boundaries I want to set. Like, I think it's weird. I'm not comfortable with it. Like, let's talk about it. Instead, you're being passive aggressive and threatening. And see, I think his conversation about, like, you've taken care of me my whole life is a bit resentful to that. Yeah. Like, you can tell he's resentful to the idea that people have been treating him like a little child.
Yeah.
But he was acting like one.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you don't want to be treated like a child, if you don't want people to go out of their way to try to, like, help you and, like, accommodate to you, and, like, you know, clearly they're treating you like a little kid, don't act like a little kid. Okay?
Point blank, period.
Oh, my gosh.
I have two things to say. One, he knows. He knows. And not only does he know that Conrad still loves her, because he knew that, he knows Belly loves Conrad. And she's never going to love Jeremiah like she loves Conrad. He knows. He is projecting, and he is just trying to be like, do you get that? Like, it's not
I was scared.
It's me. I won.
Yeah, like, he's just trying to win this. He really is. Like, because if he actually cared, this would be so much more different, you know?
Yeah.
But that's why it's annoying. Like,
yeah.
If you actually cared, you have so many different conversations. Belly would be going to Paris. You wouldn't be getting married.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And it goes back to, like, you know, you saying that conversation that he could have had, like, you know, we're getting married, I'm going to set these boundaries. But it's like, no, because if he were acting like that, like, I kind of lost my train of thought, but let me explain this. Like, he is so jealous, and, like, he just knows that Belly is never gonna love him the way that she loves Conrad, that he can't even have that conversation because, like, he's insecure about it. And Conrad is so much better than me, because he's like, you know what? Yeah, like, of course, like
I'm
totally,
happy for you both.
Happy for you. If it were me, bro, I would have been like, you know what? I'm
Get
laying
out of
it
my
all
face.
down here. You know
Get
what?
Out of my
actually,
face. Like, why are you threatening me right now? Like,
actually,
I've been nothing but supportive.
He should have, like, been like, you know what? Actually,
and literally, dude, don't even look at me like that, because I could have been, like, all up on your girl. Trust that I could.
Wedding would have been called off 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, like weeks ago.
No,
If it wasn't for
actually.
my self-control and my
Love for you.
love for you. So get it together. Anyway, then we get back to the girlies. They're going to another bar. Girl So Confusing is playing, which is like perfect because this is the time where Taylor pulled a Conrad with the whole I just want Steven to be happy,
Yeah.
encouraging Denise to talk to Steven and being like, he likes you, yada yada.
Yeah. And the whole I know Steven, just like Conrad knows Belly.
Yes, like come on, girl, come on, Taylor, like please, y'all are
girl,
literally.
you're getting there. Please, I need
You're
you to
getting
get there.
I need you. No, really, because the power they would have as friends.
No, actually,
guys.
And I think from the part that we've seen from the trailer that we're gonna get in the next episode of Taylor, you know, like confronting Conrad. I think that's gonna be like the turning point.
I hope it's a turning point.
I think she's gonna
for her.
I think she's gonna say all those things to him, but he might say a lot of the things that she's feeling.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna say something that's gonna get her thinking.
Yeah, and so she's gonna be like, "Wait a minute."
I think like, she's already thinking. Crap, I can't get comfortable. I think. Sorry, guys. I think she's already has like her gears turning a little, especially towards the end of the episode when she sees Jeremiah come home like super drunk.
Yeah,
we see the breakdown. She sees the breakdown Belly has about Conrad.
Yeah,
and then we see that like Jeremiah didn't show up to the beach. That like something clearly happened. I think she is gonna come to like a realization of like she's gonna.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She's gonna get there eventually, but it has to happen sooner rather than later.
Because trust, you would get Conrad more than you think you'd do.
I genuinely think she might be helpful in encouraging Belly eventually to start things up with Conrad again. Because we know they're not gonna immediately get back together. Duh. And I think Belly's gonna have maybe a hard time starting anything with Conrad for fear of, you know, not that he doesn't love her, but like fear of just the repercussions around
like
it,
disappointing everybody.
Like, so I think she might be helpful. Anyway, I just need that turning point to happen real quick because y'all are one and the same.
We go back to the bachelor party and Conrad does not want to be there. He's already fed up with what Jeremiah told him. Like he just wants to get out of there. Like, please, I would need this night to be over. He's fed up with everybody being drunk, with Jeremiah being drunk. We see Jeremiah accidentally throwing his drink at Conrad.
See Jeremiah spilling his drink, saying, "Oh my gosh, I love this song." To "We Can't Be Friends" by Ariana Grande. Jeremiah, go be with Redbird, please. Like, stop wasting everybody's time.
Like it's honestly so funny.
Anyway,
we get Conrad like finally kind of like being like, you know what, I'm done with this.
Dude,
like,
sober up or something.
Drink some water. And I kind of think my thing is yes, Jeremiah's having fun. Yes, Jeremiah is kind of like going back to his roots of like, you know, being like happy, the life of the party, like, you know, doing the things he loved, getting drunk, smoking weed. But when Conrad says that to him, Jeremiah kind of has this face of like, I don't know. But I think Jeremiah is really like just letting go of himself because he is also going through it. Like he's trying to put up this front of like, oh, you know, like she's mine. Like we're going to take care of each other. Like I'm so happy. Like I'm going to get married, blah, blah, blah. But deep down, he's like shaking and insecure and scared like, because, like, oh my gosh,
this is why he's getting so drunk.
Exactly.
And, like, it's all a mess. It's all a mess. So they're all like going through it collectively.
Yeah.
That's why it's just like, literally for the betterment of everyone, please, for the love of God, call this wedding off. It's a mess. Y'all are literally. The wedding is a mess. Y'all are all a mess. Like it's
call the wedding up. Off. Call the wedding off. I can't speak.
Call the wedding up.
Call the wedding off. Talk to each other.
Like, please have a real conversation about this.
Do those 3 things.
Stop trying to like win this thing and just let me sleep with her, whatever. Like, truly have a conversation, which we will eventually see.
Yeah.
But like, you have to be honest.
Yeah. Do those 3 things. And I promise you, life will get better. You guys will like each other more.
Yeah, like please heal. Y'all need to heal,
Yeah.
actually.
But then we get the iconic scene.
Guys, oh
We Can't Be
gosh,
Friends
this
by
might be
Ariana Grande.
one of the top scenes of the show ever.
Oh,
like
for
truly,
sure.
I was so shocked.
Not
I was
only
so incredibly moved. It is crazy.
Not only do we get We Can't Be Friends, because that song is so Belly Conrad. And also the song of the year last year, basically. But we get Belly herself. Not only like listening to that song because it's not playing at the bar that they're at, but making an edit of her and Conrad
Belly
in her head,
greened out. Yeah, making edits of just Conrad. No. This isn't. I can't choose between two brothers. I'm making edits of both of them, and I can't decide. Just Conrad Fisher, starting with the surfboard accident, to Ariana Grande, despite it not even playing at the bar. Yeah, this is all in her head, baby. She is. Oh my gosh, girl!
And it's not just like the recent things too. It's like
it's
the history
from the beginning
of it.
The history, but like you kind of go back in chronological order a little bit, and it is.
We get to see them like having so much fun after their first kiss. Like
I was so moved. Like I get emotional watching it. I feel it like so viscerally. It's crazy. No, I really do. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to cry because, oh my gosh, y'all, I can't. First of all, it makes up for the lack of a dream.
Yeah, no, I literally wrote this is better than her dreaming about him.
Like
because it's real.
Still waiting for a dream, honestly, to be honest. But like if this is what we get instead, like I'm happy. Like I genuinely would have never expected this. Like
no,
her making an edit of Conrad too. Like the montage is just crazy.
At her bachelorette party, guys. We can't make this up.
This is why, like this and the crash out afterwards, like it makes me. It's so buzzy, first of all, but second of all, it makes me so emotional for her. Like it genuinely makes me like so upset.
She's just a girl, guys.
She's just a girl. She's going through it. She's like, oh my gosh, he loves me. Literally, she's been tearing off those petals, and it ended with he loves me, and she's freaking out about it.
She's freaking out because she's so deep into this wedding mess and everything. Anyway. And she finally came to that conclusion. It's like crumbling.
Yeah, the crash out is the full weight of the realization of that the feelings are mutual, and that like finally hitting her, and her finally not being able to hide it, because this crash out leads her to being, I've only ever pictured Conrad in my wedding. That's a crazy thing to say, and like she literally like spills it out. She's surprised, Taylor's surprised. This episode reminded me of the lyrics of Slut, where I wrote it down. Where is it? Both Conrad and Belly are literally love sick. Like got love sick all over my bed. They just cannot hold it in anymore. Like they are literally vomiting these feelings out, and that's what she was doing in that moment. She was like, going through it, freaking out. This is not my dream wedding. I only ever pictured Conrad. Oh my gosh.
And then the whole like he got me the unicorn and he got me my mom. Guys,
no, saying that, oh my gosh,
guys,
that like really was like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, like she really knows now. Like he doesn't have to tell her. She knows. Like she's come to that conclusion, and that's why she's freaking out.
And then her saying everything was fine until Christmas is crazy. That was 8 months ago. Like, what do you mean? You like we know it. We know. Yeah. We all saw Christmas.
Confirming what we all know.
But like for her to be like, I've been thinking about him since Christmas.
I feel like that one meme where the guy just like disappears, where he goes, and then he just disappears.
No, like that's. No, it's actually I'm like John Travolta meme. Like,
no, it goes back. It goes back to this relationship has only worked because Conrad has not been in the picture. The moment Conrad was back into the picture, Belly was shaking.
And then I think what's so interesting to me is that like Taylor's clearly thrown off guard, and she's like, well, why did you lie? Like all these things. And first of all, let me get into this one thing. Why is Taylor encouraging this? Like, there's no part of me that believes that if I were in that situation and my friend was spiraling about this, continues to spiral. This is not the first time she's like expressed feelings of like doubt and like confusion about the wedding. She's spiraling about it to then her confess that like basically she wants his brother. Like, why are you encouraging? I would be like,
call off the wedding immediately.
I'd be like, girl, you don't have to take care of anything.
No.
You literally leave, do what you have to do. I will call off this wedding. I will tell everybody. I will like you get out of here. No, I'm not letting you walk down the aisle. I'm not letting you go through. I'm not letting
you should not.
I'm not letting you continue with a single moment of this wedding any further. Like, we have to deal with this, and you are not getting married.
Yeah, like you should not, absolutely not be feeling this way.
Under no circumstance would I let my friend get married if she was doing that at her bachelorette party.
No, and then if
I don't even care if she begged me to. You're not getting married.
No, literally. And if you're not 100% sure either, like, girl, what? Also, it's so crazy. Well, crazy and no, because we keep seeing it more in this episode, but Belly gaslights herself into being like, oh, I'm just overwhelmed. Like, it's just a wedding. Like, I think it's like it's the gummies. Like, I just need water. And Taylor's like, no, you're right. Like, you know, like it's fine.
And but even that, what's interesting to me is that in the spiral, Belly's like, I have to tell Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And I think it's a little bit of a miscommunication where Taylor thinks she means like about just Christmas. I think Belly meant like not only Christmas, but like I have to tell Jeremiah I'm feeling like this. Like I'm feeling I'm literally still in love with this brother. Like I have to like, actually have a conversation about this with him. But I think Taylor takes it as I just have to tell him about Christmas when nothing happened. Yeah. So she's like, wait, nothing happened. Like you don't have to tell him anything. Like you're just, overwhelmed. Yeah. Again, a crazy thing. Like I need Taylor to like please come to the realization that like, girl, what? This is not, no one should be getting married at this moment. Yeah. Absolutely not. Call off the wedding. You do all the work, please. Like, again, I think any best friend in their right mind would be like, girl, get out of here. Yeah. It's giving Suki and Lorelai when she was about to get married in season 1 and she ran off and Suki was like, I'll take care of it. Like, yeah, like do not get married under these circumstances at all. I don't know. It's just crazy.
I don't know what needs to happen, but just you need to get it through your head. Like, please wake up,
please. And I think she is. I think there's little moments of like her facial expression when things are happening later on that she's like,
oh wait, hold on. No,
Anyway, we then get the so iconic. We've all been waiting for this, guys. Conrad finding out about Cabo
book, straight like the book,
straight up from the book,
seeing red. Yes, he was seeing red. I also think during this part, Conrad is finding all of this out, and he has every right to be absolutely mad, pissed, upset. But I think as he listens to Redbird talk about it, he's also realizing, oh my gosh, Jeremiah is just like our father.
Yeah. I think that like it really makes him upset, that realization, and I think it goes into why he's later on even more upset. Yeah. But just like realizing that Jeremiah is turning into his brother. Like, his father, I think is just so sad for him.
Sad, upsetting, disappointing.
And of course he's mad because he's like, I trusted him with her. Like there's so many layers.
There's so many layers.
But I also I want to say Jeremiah, get whacked. What do you mean?
No, literally.
Not only did you lie, because clearly you were enjoying it with Lacey the 2 times you did it, because just like in the books, you locked your bros out. You were having a grand old time. Yeah. You weren't over here so sad out of your mind.
Oh my gosh.
And
poor him.
And now, not only did you let Belly be embarrassed for months by not telling her, you're now laughing about it with your bros at your bachelor party. Being like, oh my gosh, like,
I'm sure you regret it. I'm sure you're killing yourself for it.
Yeah, like,
I'm sure.
you're letting Belly believe that like you feel so bad about this when clearly you don't. You don't feel bad because you're laughing about it like it's some kind of joke, like ah ha ha ha, yeah, I slept with Lacey, blah 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 blah, and like making jokes, laughing, like ew, that's
No,
so gross. That's why it's like,
no.
ugh, cannot stand him.
That, and then we get him being too drunk, too out of his mind that he can't even keep his promise to Belly to go meet her at the beach so they can spend time with each other because he's just
He
let
got too
himself
drunk. He
go.
didn't care. Like,
Yeah.
and also, again, going back to Taylor, Taylor's the one that like sees them come in. He's
Yeah.
like, "You're supposed to meet Belly. Like, she's waiting for
Yeah.
you." Redwood's like, "He's too drunk. Clearly, he
Yeah.
was too drunk. He was
Yeah.
throwing up, whatever." But I thought it was really interesting. Taylor kind of clocking the different. Well, she doesn't know. Conrad asked Steven about her,
Yeah.
but like, Jeremiah rubbing in her face that Steven and Denise are together. Like, she
Yeah.
asks, "Where's everybody?" She's like, or he's like, "Oh, well, Steven and Denise are in a tree,
Yeah. Yeah.
KISSING, like blah blah blah." And like Taylor's
Okay.
like you're just rubbing it in her face. Like
Like,
you have no regard for anybody else. You have no regard for Belly, who is waiting for you. You're like
mm-hmm.
too drunk out of your mind.
Yeah.
Like gross. It's just gross.
Again, like, he only cares about himself.
Yeah.
Only looking out for himself.
Yeah. And then we have the phone call between Taylor and Lucinda. I feel bad for both of them.
Yeah.
I really do.
Taylor was just overwhelmed.
Taylor was
Her
overwhelmed. I think she had the right to say what
confused.
she did. Like,
Yeah, I mean, she was
Lucinda
upset.
is like all over the place, but I do also feel bad for Lucinda.
Yeah, I feel bad for both parties, but I think Lucinda was just like, girl, like, you're being too pushy. Like, she's explaining to you like the reasoning, and you're just like,
Yeah,
keep
like you
pushing
keep
it.
pushing it.
Like, the more you push it, the worse it's gonna get, girlfriend.
But the only thing that did stand out to me was Lucinda saying like, "Don't let your pride get in the way
Yeah.
of your happiness." Yeah,
Yeah.
which I think is just it's a good thing to say. However, that conversation went south, and I don't know. Like,
Hope they
no, like they need to fix it.
Yeah. Hope they fix it, but also that they like hash out things that need to be
Yeah,
hashed
like
out.
things need to be hashed out. Their relationship clearly is really unconventional and unhealthy.
Yeah.
So they need to get it together
Yeah.
for the sake of both of them because clearly it's affecting both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and then guys,
we've gotten to the best / worst part of the whole episode.
guys.
Love confession scene. My first thoughts on this is that it's very similar to the books, but at the same time it's not. And I think watching it for the first time, I was a little disappointed because what I was picturing when I was reading the books was like kind of like what we got for the I Thought You Knew in season 2, like just like this very like passionate and like kind of like angry passionate, like, like, I still love you, and like the hug behind the back, like I wanted to see all of that.
You know what?
But after watching it, after marinating in it, and after like just really seeing how emotional, but also kind of have like there needed to be a calmness there, because anyway, like, yes, it gives what it needs to give.
Not only did it give what it needed to give, I personally never wanted to see that hug behind the back.
Really?
I did not miss it at all because I think it's something that could very easily be twisted.
That's true.
And I did not want that at all. Like,
That's true.
got in the moment what, I got it. But, like, I just didn't think it was necessary. And I'm glad we didn't get it.
Yeah, no,
and I'm glad it played out the way it did. I think it's very comrade.
Yeah.
Like, in the show, it's very comrade. And especially showing, like, his growth of it not being something explosive or anything. Like, clearly,
yeah,
it's something that, you know what, the argument could be made not the best thing to do, and it's a valid argument. What do you mean you're just confessing your feelings days before she's getting married to your brother? Like, but, and I don't even think we need to like go over it that much. I think the conversation around it has been happening.
Hold on,
First of all, Huh.
I want to go back. You didn't let me talk. I want to go back to the whole like the hug not happening. I think that was a smart move, especially like on Jenny's part, because people are already calling Conrad an abusive and like toxic
Yeah.
person. For that to happen, people would have been like, "Oh my gosh, he's like
Yeah,
threatening her.
no.
He's like holding her hostage, like blah blah blah." But it also kind of shows that like Belly did want to hear all of that.
Yeah, no. Like, she
Like
wasn't being
she,
held or
yeah,
anything. Like, clearly he kept following her and kind of pushing it, but
yeah,
like, she stayed when he started
yeah,
talking, you
yeah,
know? It wasn't like a, whatever. Anyway, um, I forgot what I was getting to before, but I don't know. Oh, that, yeah, like, it was messed up for him to be saying that at that moment, but also he said it before the wedding, like, hey, free
yeah.
range, like, it's before the wedding. A,
Submitted it at
B,
11:50.
yeah, like,
No.
submitted at 11:59, still got an A, okay.
Yeah,
B, he would have never considered doing that if he hadn't found out about Cabo. Like,
exactly.
first of all, he went into the conversation with the intention of letting Billy know about it. Like, he
Right.
didn't go into the conversation with the intention of like confessing his
Yeah,
feelings or anything. He thought she deserved to know, which she did. He thought she didn't know, which she did. So, like, he was like nervous. He was scared to like tell her,
yeah,
but he told her, and her knowing is what escalated the situation.
yeah,
Because then he was like, "Wait, what do you mean?" Like,
yeah,
and that's when we get, you shouldn't take that from a guy, and she's like, "I took a lot worse from you."
yeah,
And again, people have been saying, and we've said it before, like in the beginning of the season, how it's a callback to the conversation they had about her mom and dad,
mm-hmm.
where she says, if my dad would have cheated on my mom, I don't think my mom would have cared. I just don't think, she
It would
cared
have,
about him that much or
yeah, like
whatever.
it wouldn't have
That is a
affected her
direct parallel to Belly
and
not
Jeremiah.
really caring that Jeremiah
Yeah,
cheated, and comparing that to what Comrade did, and her feeling so much more hurt about Comrade doing something that does not compare to cheating at all,
yeah,
but that hurting her that much because she loves him that much more, and that love is that much deeper, that it hurt her more to be hurt by him in that way than to be literally quote unquote cheated on by Jeremiah. Anyway, he never would have confessed if that didn't happen.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it escalated, yes, and it ended up being this confession. And I loved it.
Yeah,
It was heartbreaking. It was all
yeah,
the things, and the conversation around like there was context that was missing, especially from Belly, because we don't really get to hear her headspace.
mm-hmm.
I think it's a conversation to be had, especially for people who haven't read the book. Like, I get that it's
Yeah,
like, oh, whoa, like, why
like
is she
really
acting?
confusing.
Like, it's
Yeah,
kind of confusing. But I also think Lola did a good job, especially afterwards when she was breaking down, of like showing that, like, this, you had to kill me, but it killed you just the same.
yeah,
Like, she had to say those things because she wanted to let go of Conrad. She didn't want to open that box,
yeah,
and she wanted to shut that down with Conrad, because she was like, I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with the realization that you love me. I cannot deal with the realization that this changes everything. I feel like I'm stuck in a hole. I feel like I'm in this thing where, guys, like, she's 2 days away from getting married. Like,
yeah. She's crying for what she's like lost, as in like the possibility of ever being with Conrad, but also crying for the fact that, oh my gosh, how could I get myself this deep? Like, she's about to get married, like there's so many people counting on her, like she feels like she's gonna disappoint like a lot of people. She also doesn't want to hurt Jeremiah like that.
yeah, like, just because
Like
she
it's a
doesn't love
huge
Jeremiah in that
mess.
way doesn't mean she doesn't love Jeremiah.
Yeah,
Like, it's a whole mess. It's not as easy as, oh my gosh, yeah, you love me. I love you too. Let's go run away. As much as she would want to do that, she feels stuck. And I
yeah,
need to read it off my notes because I think I like talk about it way better, or like, anyway. Her decisions thus far have been based on the idea that Conrad never felt as deeply
mm-hmm.
for her as she did.
Yeah,
So now she's stuck in this place. And the fear is pushing her towards Jer, and in the wake of the confession, she's forced to face the truth about her feelings, and she's forced to face the truth about what she's lost.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, oh my gosh, things could have been so different if
Yeah.
I'd known. So at the wake of the confession, like, all this is hitting her, and it's so many feelings to process all at once. Like, she has a defense mechanism against this.
Right. I think a lot of it is just disappointment in herself, because she's like, wait, like, Connor's been showing me all along, even prior to us being together, and like, how could I not have seen that? And of course, there was a lot of things like Susanna's death and everything that like clouded her judgment and her insecurities, but I think she's just like, it's all hitting her so much that she's like, why and how?
And like, also, there is already a defense mechanism built within her against this.
Yeah.
Because she's like scared he's gonna take it back, or that whatever. Like, even though she's coming to all these realizations, all in the last couple of hours.
Yeah.
He says this.
It's so overwhelming.
She gets defensive right away, because again, now she has to deal with the truth of her feelings. Now she has to realize that like things could have been different, and then she still has a commitment, like, that of course she has all the right to walk away from, but like, it's not easy, especially they aren't paying for the wedding. They didn't plan the wedding. All these people have shown up. Her mom has shown up. Like, she went through all that with her mom. Without her mom. And again, like, we know that if she told Laurel she doesn't want to get married, Laurel would be like, ecstatic. Like, it would be the best thing for Laurel. But like, for Belly, that's, it's hard to see that in that moment. And I want to quote Tina, because I thought she said something really good. She says, she has so many defense mechanisms against him because she is so miserable with the choice she made.
Yeah.
Like, she chose Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And in the wake of everything that's happened thus far, and her realizing, like, my relationship with Jeremiah is not all that I thought it was, for them to him confess that, like, her walls immediately go up.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see, like, Lola did a good job of, like, you can see how much that hurt her.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Also, real quick, I have to give my 10s to Chris. Sorry. I just want to get everything so then you can. My 10s to Chris. That voice cracked when he was talking about, like, y'all, no. Oh my gosh. And like, he knows it's crazy he's doing this. Like,
also, for people to say, I saw a TikTok literally last night, and it just literally made me so mad, because people were like, this scene would be so much better if Chris just knew how to act, if Lola knew how to act.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you're wrong. Second of all, you're watching the show, so I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Yeah, like, you don't have to watch it.
You don't have to watch it. And third of all, you're wrong again, because if Jenny, the creator of the show, creator of these characters, literally watched this and was like, this is perfect, what do you mean? Just don't go on the internet and say people act bad, because one, they're already insecure about it, and they've already talked about it, especially Chris. And like,
I just go back to, you don't have to watch it. Like, no one's forcing you to watch it.
Anyway,
so.
My thoughts on the whole love confession scene is straight from the book. So many book quotes that I absolutely love. We get to see, again, both sides of like how Belly is truly feeling. We didn't get the narration, which I kind of hoped for, but at the same time, like, it just would have been too powerful. And then we just get like the whole Conrad, like, there's just so many layers to this. But my first thing was, he asked her, like, like, you wouldn't take this from a guy, like, but also, like, you're getting married at a country club, like, who are you? And she's like, you don't even know me anymore, you don't have a right to say that. But the thing is, Belly has been so, I wrote it down, let me say it. She has lost herself and has been so attached to Jeremiah that has taken her to a place where she doesn't even recognize herself.
Like, she doesn't know who she is.
Hence, why Conrad doesn't even know who she is anymore, because she doesn't even know who she is. She's lost herself. She's been so attached to this guy, to this idea, that, yeah, girl, you don't he doesn't know who you are anymore because you're not yourself. And we're gonna see how she's gonna realize that and
Yeah.
then find herself again. um I love that we can see how Conrad is mad but also like desperate. Like he's like not trying to ruin things but also being like, no, like I need to tell her, like this is my last chance. And then like Belly being in denial. But also I think it was really good because we get him being fully honest, but then also like Lola's acting in the scene was great because we can see like she is truly like, it's like she's relieved from hearing these things, but it's also like hurting her so much because she's trying to, like in the book, she's trying to stop herself from crying because she says if he sees me crying then he's gonna know and like I'm not gonna be able to like leave him basically.
Yeah.
um
And
and we can see
also
her wanting to cry and she like, it's just so
also
good.
before it, when he's confronting her about still being with Jeremiah, like in the book she says like she was embarrassed.
Yeah,
She's like, I feel like he's pitying me for being in this situation or
yeah,
whatever. So she's embarrassed about the whole thing. That's why that leads her to be even more angry, about it.
yeah,
And then when everything happens, like it just spirals.
yeah. um and then Conrad's voice breaking. Like he is so vulnerable and like it's so like he's like a child in
Yeah.
this moment. Like it's so sad
Yeah.
to watch. And I'm sure Belly is feeling the same way of like, oh my
Yeah, like
gosh, you know? I also thought it was interesting when he was like, hey, I need to talk before like confessing everything, that she already knew.
yeah,
Like
you
she
could tell she was kind of
knew
like
he was about to like be like, I love you, because she
she
already
knew it
knows
was going
that.
to be something of that sort, and you can tell really threw her off guard when he said like Jared cheated on you, because
Mm-hmm.
even in the book she says like that's the last thing I was
Yeah.
expecting him to say. But yeah, a couple more notes. Oh, him again, him just being so honest with being like,
Yeah.
I love my brother. I hate myself for doing this, but when I see y'all two together, I hate him more. Like
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah.
And then there's one thing. I thought the scene was phenomenal. There's one piece of dialogue that I wish they would have kept from the book, when he's talking about how the 4 years ago, like at the motel,
Mm-hmm.
like, I lied to you, blah, blah, blah. He's explained his reasoning, but I wish they would have added in the book. He says something along the lines, I didn't look at the direct quote, but it's something along the lines of, after my mother died, like, I was so angry
Yeah.
and I couldn't be with anybody.
Yeah.
He did explain that, like, I knew it was going to hurt you, so I couldn't be with
Yeah.
you, but I really wish he would have added that context of, like, I was just so
Yeah.
angry at the world
Yeah.
after my mom died that like I couldn't be with you.
Yeah, because it goes back to that whole thing of like he wasn't himself. Like he
Yeah.
was so distraught, he was so
Yeah.
depressed that like everything that happened from season 1 to, the breakup, like
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't.
Like that's a lot of added context that I think Belly would have needed,
Mm-hmm.
because she put a lot of that on herself
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think also it's one of those things that might be kind of obvious
Yeah.
as they get older. So I think that's
Yeah.
something that she would realize on her own too.
Yeah.
But also having the when the party's over parallel is crazy.
That, but also like when she says like you and I were never anything, you can physically see the light die in Conrad's eyes. Chris, the actor you are, because I will never fall for the, oh, he's
Chris,
not a good
yeah,
no,
I'm not following that
no, that's why it makes me
propaganda.
so mad to hear it. But wow, like you can just feel it, you can see that truly crushed him.
And
Ugh,
again, like I keep going back to the quote of "You had to kill me, but it killed you just the
yes,
same." When you see
yes,
Belly like breaking down, like I feel like so. I'm like, oh, it makes me so sad for the both of them. I'm like,
I know, and
fix it, please,
yeah,
please, fix
it's
it.
it's just really a hard situation to be in.
And it's also fresh. Like I'm
Yeah,
telling you, Belly has had a rough couple of hours. Okay, she just had this realization that like, oh my gosh, she loves me, but then she has to hear it, and then she has to like come to face the facts of like
yeah,
face face the
reality
reality of the
all.
decisions she's been making as
Yeah.
of recently, like, it's a lot. And then to have the when the party's over parallel, even crazier. And then it's so funny. We then just cut to Steven and Denise, and it's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I feel like we
Whiplash.
could have edited that a little differently.
Yeah, for sure.
But I get why the scene is necessary. But like, it was just like, oh, okay, we just wow, we just went through it, and now we're like, okay.
Yeah, but I also think it's important because Steven kind of clocks a little of like, oh, Taylor's still looking out for me.
Yes,
so it's
no,
kind of like
it's
a little
definitely
parallel
an
to
important
that.
scene. Yeah, of like Steven, although he's still pursuing that in that moment, like he's kind of like, wait, Taylor told you to leave me? Like, what?
Yeah.
And then to have y'all, like, I feel bad for Lucinda.
I know.
Like,
I felt really
her
bad for
being
her.
drunk and everything, and like Steven helping her, like
So
Denise says,
sweet.
like, he is a good guy.
Yeah.
He really is a good guy. He's so sweet.
Yeah, and I love how understanding Denise is because she could have just been like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
Like, that's
no,
your
like my
ex's
girl
mom.
Denise. I
Love
don't want you to have
her.
to be with Jeremiah.
Actually, no, you're so much
like,
better
how
than
does that
him.
happen?
You're so much better than him.
But yeah, I like that. I definitely like that scene.
Yeah,
it's just, it was a bit like, oh, we're back here, but
yeah,
we love Steven.
And his whole, I know, like I know,
like that was.
Please.
Anyway,
Jennifer, I love that you took this part out from the book where Belly is supposed to go and lay down with Jeremiah after Conrad confesses his love and say, I love you to Jeremiah. I love that they did not keep that because it really does show where Belly is at.
And like her kind of like really thinking about,
like, what have I gotten myself into,
and really being like, I think considering, oh, like I could leave him. Like, oh,
because also he's drunk out of his mind,
he had, like,
sleeping
no
on the
regard,
bed,
like taking up the whole bed.
Yeah,
like, man, child, please,
literally.
Anyway,
and she is like, you can tell she's disappointed. She's like,
yeah, she's like, are you kidding me? So then she goes with Taylor, and again, like, Taylor immediately, like, being like,
he never showed up, did he?
He never showed up. One less point for Jeremiah. Yeah. But then immediately clocking, oh my gosh, you were with Conrad, did something happen?
Yeah, like, why are you crying? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, like, clearly she doesn't know what happened, but like, Belly's so distraught. I think, again, it's gonna get gears turning in her head, being like, what happened? Which, again, why, like, she is mad at Conrad the next day. It's understandable. Like, she just saw Belly come into the room in that state. But I hope she comes out of the conversation being like, oh my gosh, like, there is something going on. Yeah.
Also, Belly not wanting to talk about it is a parallel to her. Well, to her being so upset about her mom and like Conrad not comforting her. Like, she clearly wants to deal with it by herself and like marinate in her own feelings.
Yeah, like, she has to. She deals with it on her own,
But loss of my life. I was like, what? Loss of my life playing
Jennifer.
Oh. Shots fired yet again.
Jennifer.
I'm needing to be hospitalized.
And like, having to see Conrad out on the dock, like, self-soothing, clearly
at the brink of a panic attack.
Trying to calm himself down.
His world is literally crumbling.
But also, like, yes, he's self-soothing, but he's thinking the worst thoughts about himself.
Especially after hearing all of that. Oh my, like, can you imagine?
I don't even want to think about it, y'all.
And also, I saw someone say this on Twitter. I think it was Twitter, but it was like he was at the dock where Susanna usually went to like talk about her feelings or like process her emotions, and just kill me at this point.
I can't. And then we have Belly knocking on her wall and getting no response.
Girl, because like, why would you do that? Like, you knew that was gonna happen.
But I think it's such a great thing of just
Yeah.
showing her state of mind and the state of mind of like, or in the state of their relationship. I think you can kind of be like, oh, like maybe she's just, making kind of like a deal with herself. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah, like
knock him.
she's a little too in her head.
No, but
Oh.
like being like, okay, like
Oh,
I'm gonna knock and like if he answers like it's meant to be or something or whatever, like trying to just, I don't know,
reassure
being like a little desperate of like what do I need, like what do I do?
Yeah.
And there's just him not answering is just so telling.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, obviously we all knew that he wasn't gonna answer because like
he's over there
I could have told you that,
sleeping.
And again, it goes back to him just not taking it seriously, just being so, again, he was just so in his world, so in his head, so in his insecurities that he got to this point where he couldn't even be there for his fiance when they had already told each other like, hey, we're gonna
end the day. They were gonna end the day there. They said they weren't gonna get drunk or like too
right. Take it, slow and steady, but also end the day with each other because that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And so her knocking, I think, was a way of her trying to reassure herself that like, no,
she
like,
made the right choice.
Yeah. And when he like doesn't knock back, it's like, wait.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of a confirmation for her, maybe, or and
it definitely gets her thinking more than she's already had.
And it's still going to be messy boots.
Oh, yeah.
For the next 48 hours in Cousins. But we kind of got a confirmation that we're going to have the wedding in episode 8.
Which we've
been known. I really do think it's going to end with her walking out.
Yeah.
I think that's like a really good cliffhanger. As much as I would want it to be resolved by episode 8.
No.
I think it's going to be a good cliffhanger, but I also think, anyway, I can't get into the rest of the season. Episode 8, wow. So much could happen, and there's so many theories going around. I'm just like, it's honestly too much.
Yeah.
Because there's so many possibilities of what could happen. They talked about a fishing trip the next day. We have the rehearsal where we think something is going to happen.
Yeah.
We have the garden with
the letters. We have the Valentine's flashback. Conrad,
they're wearing different suits. Like she's wearing a different dress. Like so many things, and it's just like, wait, how is this gonna go? Like, I really just need Steven to find out about the cheating, and like Steven and Taylor to get it together and start like making moves. Honestly, y'all need to start doing something.
I think we're gonna get a parallel to season 1 where Laurel has bought Belly a dress because it is a different dress.
But I think it's just that's gonna be her rehearsal dress.
I don't know.
I think that's gonna be her rehearsal dress. I think something is gonna happen in the rehearsal where whether Jeremiah doesn't show up on time, so Conrad has to stand in, or both Jeremiah and Conrad are there, but she's looking at Conrad during the rehearsal, or something happens to where we do get it like in the books. Because there's so much that has to happen.
Yeah. We need to get more jealous Belly.
We need to get the confrontation in the porch.
Yeah.
Where I'm personally, like, so many of us are so excited for that.
I think that's going to be so buzzy.
That one is so buzzy because they're mad.
Yeah. Like at that point, it's going to give I Thought You Knew.
Because at that point, they both come to the realization that they both love each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Conrad, despite being heartbroken, that conversation leads him to like realize like she's this mad because she still loves me. So they have a fight, like it's an actual fight, and I need that to happen. It's gonna give.
You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires.
Like it's gonna give that. Fighting it out in that porch. We're gonna have the Taylor Conrad confrontation. I really want them to have the rehearsal dinner. He made me like
feel everything.
Like when he wasn't near, I had a dull ache, but when he was near me, like whatever. I need that. Like, and we still all have to somehow get to the wedding. Like there's there's so much that has happened.
Maybe it's
Conrad
gonna
and
be one of those
Laurel,
like longer episodes.
I don't know. And then Valentine's Day.
I'm not ready, but I want it. I need it.
The thought the the thought of Valentine's Day,
guys, we're so close
being next episode. Guys, I've said it before and I've said it again. You guys know how I feel. And if Jennifer does what she has to and plays Infinity by One Direction, I might just not be here for the next episode. I might just not.
We might just like not be able to speak.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Because we get the Valentine's Day flashback after he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And we get the forehead kiss. We get the, it was worth it to me. Whatever happens, it was worth it to me. Y'all, my voice.
Bro, if he's like crying during that, oh my gosh.
If we get that happening and Infinity starts playing while that happens, because Infinity is a sad song. Like, don't get it twisted. Infinity is a heartbreaking song about, like, it will take Infinity for me to get over you, to get over this, to forget you. Like,
it's Conrad to a T.
Conrad, but also Belly. Yeah, she literally said, like, the thought of never seeing him again was worse than death. So getting that, and then it cutting to Valentine's Day scene whilst Infinity is still playing, but that being a parallel to Steal My Girl playing when he shows up for Christmas. And then, like, so many people are theorizing that Conrad is still going to be there when she walks out of the wedding. And like,
he's going to go and find her.
They're looking for her, and he's going to go and find her and encourage her to go to Paris. I need that biblically. Like, I need that. Oh, I need that. And also, I didn't know this, but writers for Dawson's Creek worked in this.
Yeah. She wrote this episode. She wrote episode 7.
Like, no, duh. Like, obviously.
Also, no, if I think about it, it is giving Dawson's Creek. Anyway, also, we gotta get Infinity Necklace Junior Mint, too.
Yes.
Like, hello?
I can't even. Like, guys,
we are not
we're not ready. Like,
for
Wednesday
the next episode
quickly enough. We don't even know. We have no idea.
I don't think I've ever wanted an episode more than this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, like,
and then we still have like 4 more to go.
Crazy,
like 3 more to go after this.
But what's crazy after this episode, like after this we kind of know things that need to happen in the next episode.
Yeah.
After that, we have no idea.
Yeah, because we were talking about it. Like, what we get up to the point where they finally get married and, you know, get together, it's only like
it's such a short epilogue.
Yeah, it's only like a little summary. Like, we know about the letters, we know about this, we know about that, but it's like we don't know enough to like
have 3 full episodes of like, y'all, we're not ready, we're not prepared, and like, I have nothing else to say, because what is there to say?
Nothing.
We just have to wait, unfortunately. Bless you. We just have to wait. And waiting impatiently I am.
And the possibility of getting another Taylor Swift song and it possibly being This Love or
No,
Lover.
We're definitely getting This Love. And I think we might get That's the Way I Loved You parallel.
Okay, but then we also have to talk about Jenny posting all those posters to
Don't Blame Me. I think that's gonna be her walking out song. Like, she's leaving the altar, Don't Blame Me playing. Like, hello. But how great would it be if we got That's the Way I Loved You at the rehearsal when she's looking at Conrad?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There's so many possibilities. The possibilities are endless. And also all the other Taylor Swift songs we might get that we don't know about.
I know.
In the next 3 episodes, because it's gonna be getting back together with Conrad again. Like,
it's gonna be Taylor Swift song after Taylor Swift song after Taylor Swift.
What if we get parallel to her seeing Conrad in Paris again to Lover?
No, I really want Lover to be at the end.
No, No, because this love has to be at the end.
But
this love has to
Lover
be
to the Christmas would be so good.
No, this love has to be at the end. Lover, but we also could get Paris. But we also could get, I don't even know.
Honestly, we could get a getaway car.
There's so many possibilities. Like, it's crazy. I can't, y'all. I have to pee really bad. So
like, what if Conrad drives her straight to the airport? Getaway car is playing.
That would be another parallel to Gossip Girl.
Guys, we don't know. All we know is that we need it. We need it now.
It's too much.
So I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope it takes you through these next few days.
72 hours. No, longer.
So you distract your mind about having to watch the next episode.
Continue to watch episode 7, guys, because it really did get the buzz it had to. Yeah. Like, I will be watching that over and over again.
Yes. Yes.
That montage on repeat. The edits on repeat. Everything. Anyway, guys, we have to say goodbye because I need to pee really, 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 really bad.
And I'm hungry. So
anyway, love you guys.
Love y'all. Thank you so much for listening. Yes. We absolutely love all your comments.
We do. Keep commenting.
Yeah. We'll see each other.
Like the videos.
Yes.
Do.
Share
we gotta do. Share them.
If you want.
Share them.
If you enjoy them.
No, not if you. You better.
And yeah, we will see you guys on the other side.
On the other side. We will see you guys at the Belly Jer funeral. We should wear black next episode.
For our reaction episode.
Wear black?
Our reaction video.
Although we're not mourning it, we will be attending the funeral.
Yeah. Hello, I have to see that firsthand.
Hello. Yeah, we should wear black.
Front row.
Front row. Front and center. I'm excited. Y'all.
Well.
Anyway. Bye, guys.
Adios.